Good morning. Let me quickly recognize the presence of our amiable and humble Commissioner, Planning and Budget Commission, Kaduna State, in person of Honorable Ahmad Mukhtar. You are welcome this morning. You've been supportive. You've been there for us. Thank you so much. We really recognize your gesture and we really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
It is indeed my pleasure to stand before you today to give, is it an opening remark? Yes. On this lecture series. I think about a month ago or so, when you finished the classwork before you went out for what I call practicals, we did engage and we found that we have a group of 40 people that are ready to join the Kaduna community and indeed the Nigerian community, international community, to represent not only the Bureau but for Kaduna State in the area of data collection, management and utilization.
I'm delighted to be here with you today on this occasion of your graduation or pre-graduation event after your training in data management and analysis, is it not? Both. Now, a lot of people underestimate the significance of this training, and that's a misperception based on experience. The main problem we have as developing countries or citizens of sub-Saharan Africa is we do not own our stories. And the reason we don't own our stories and do not have international visibility is because this information and the stories are being told by someone else.
I want to sincerely congratulate you and want to tell you that as researchers, as people who are very good in getting data, you have limitless opportunities all over the globe.
The fellows, there's the reason why we are here. We are here because of you. You've started 6 months ago. You've gone through the intensive class session on data management, the remote sensing, the prof has said, machine learning, a lot of data science components. I'm sure you're familiar with most of them. You had an intensive class session. Then you had 3 months outside the class that is interacting with real life data. I'm sure you have been equipped. And this is just like a pre-graduation. You must have gone through everything. So here, you are learning, you are going to have the last learning session. That is lecture series.
Whatever you do, whether data science, whether computer science, biology, medical sciences, whatever you do in your various endeavors, you need to have knowledge of performance because you want to perform, isn't it? And then, of course, you cannot perform until you know the principles of performance management. And this is what I want to run down in brief to all of you. I tried to make it a bit simple and to understand so that even at your home, you can be able to use this package and then to improve the performance of your family at home or your personal self.
I would like to applaud you for your efforts towards revamping the entire civil service. You've actually done a great job, right from when you were the director, the DG at the public service. You actually did a lot, and courtesy what you did there, we are kind of enjoying a lot of privileges, especially we that just came in to the civil service newly. We've kind of enjoyed a lot of privileges because prior to now, most of civil servants can hardly interact with these digital tools like laptops and all that. But courtesy your efforts, you've made a lot of things very comfortable for us, and we really appreciate you for all your efforts, sir.
So is there any measure in place provided in the system to address underperformance or areas needing improvement that is being identified through the performance management system. So that's my question.
During the presentation, what I was actually looking at this system is like an algorithm. So is it are you looking forward to actually getting a robust system that you make this thing digital, where you can actually assess people's performance right from every other place they are in the country at your fingertips, probably deploying a mobile application or something for that? Because I see every step is related to the next step, until the apex step. So that's an algorithm, and I think we should deploy it.
My question is, from the start, you talked about machine learning. Do you have opportunities where we can venture in? We started learning machine learning and we're looking for ways to improve. Whether you can show us some guides that we can use to improve.
I want to ask, you talk about collecting data using remote sensing. So my question is there any ethics guiding, collecting data remotely? That's my question.
My question is around, how do you ensure that the data collected is not manipulated by the decision makers? Is there a mechanism where a decision maker cannot influence the decision around the data processes?
As the Permanent Secretary, Planning and Budget Commission, what would you say are your key highlights and best moments since you assumed office?
One good thing about me is that I always like to train people, tell the people the truth about life generally. And I hate wickedness. And then of course, that's usually what makes me maybe go this far. If I tell you a lot of things I've experienced in Kaduna State, honestly, in life generally, you'll be amazed, you'll be wonderful. But generally, what you need to do in life is fear God wherever you are.
I want to especially give thanks to the directors of KDBS and Planning and Budget Commission, and the deputy directors and fellow staff of KDBS. These are all people that made this program also to be successful. We thank you for coming, and God bless you.